What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and today, guys, we're back with another A to Z of Ark with the Forest Titan today. So, guys, the Forest Titan is tameable. It's a semi-boss found on Extinction. It's one of the Titans. Its cave location is 1238. You can see here on the map where we are, a section of the Sunken Forest. Come inside of this cave. We are in creative mode. You will need some tames to get through this cave. Essentially anything big that can handle Utis, Polovias, anything like that. Because Polovias will jump out of the ground at you here, and these guys are very beefy levels. Nonetheless, make your way all the way through the cave. You can see here we've just been hit by Polovias and Megalosauruses. So this is definitely a fun time, so you need to make sure that you're prepared for these guys. A Beauty is definitely a good tame to bring along into this cave, just because it has the ability to scare the Polovias out of the ground. But as you can see, we're currently cheating and flying through, and that is a very nice looking Tech. You can tame the creatures up in this cave as well, guys. So take note of that. If you find something in here that you want to tame up, you definitely can tame it up. And yeah, just keep making your way through the cave, and eventually you will find the Forest Titan terminal, where you will be able to summon the Forest Titan in. And you can see we are coming up on it in just a jiffy. If we come through here, here we go. Also got a juicy little loot drop up here, which we can't actually open. So keep coming through here, and you'll see that the terminal is just through here. Now, the Forest Titan's artifact is just up on this hill over here. You can see here is the Forest Titan's artifact. So grab that, because you will need that in order to summon the Titan. And all you need to do is make your way down to the platform, chuck in all your gear. You can see here you need 100 corrupt hearts, which you can get from corrupted dinos. You need sauropod vertebrae, and you need T-Rex arms. Get in there, summon in the bad boy, and make sure you come prepared. I like to bring Gigas to this fight, and Rexes. They are the best tames to bring. We're going to kill this stupid Terrabit, no way. So make sure you bring Gigas and Rexes, because they will be able to chomp through the Titan the best. You can see here, the Forest Titan has been spawned in now from the artifacts. Straight off the bat, he will do an immobilizing attack to try and root you to the ground. You can see here come the roots, and they'll try and hit us, but we are pretty far away. Now, he also spawns in poison trees, so you need to be careful of those. But by far the easiest way to kill this guy is with Gigas and Rexes. Or, of course, you could bring other Titans as well, if you really had them. But another really cool aspect of the Forest Titan is that he brings in Forest Wyverns that allow you to ride and breathe fire onto him. Now, you can see he's got 2 corruption nodules on his shoulders here. This is where you need to attack if you want to tame him. Once you break these arms off, a third one will spawn under his chin, and that will enable you to tame him up. But you can see here we are actually kind of chunking him pretty solidly with the Gigas. You can see here the damage is absolutely crazy. Make sure you occasionally tame up these Forest Wyverns as well, because they are pretty good tames to use against him. However, do take note, you only have as much as that bar of fire that you can see there in the middle of the screen. Once that runs out, you can't actually attack with the Forest Wyvern, and you'll get pretty much, not booted off, but you'll pretty much get booted off. So make sure you come prepared with Gigas. We've got 3 here that are just absolutely destroying him. But if you want to destroy his corruption nodules, I would recommend bringing a Snow Owl or any other sort of flyer. Really, that'll do the trick. I wouldn't bring Managmas. They got nerfed into the ground, so you're not going to really be able to do too much with them. You can also use weaponry. However, I would not really recommend it, because you will definitely be there for a very long time. Got another Forest Wyvern landing down here. We can go on that and continue our attack against him. But the Forest Titan, he's a very slow, lumbering Titan. His attacks are very easy to read. You just need to make sure that you dodge them, otherwise you will get immobilized by them and you can potentially die. One of his most dangerous attacks is the attack where he shoots off his vines in like a straight-on arm, and they go straight for you. That's pretty much an instant kill if it hits you, because you'll pretty much straight off the bat be dead there. But you can see here he is very bloody, and he is suffering greatly. If you do want to try and get these corruption nodules, like I said, just bring some weaponry, bring a flyer, bring a tappy even. Tappies are really good as well, because you can have multiple players on them that allow you to shoot off the back of the tappy, which is really good. Also, make sure that you destroy these poisonous trees, otherwise you will take continuous damage over time. And you can also bring mechs to the... You can also use mechs in order to kill the Forest Titan or tame it up even. The mech will allow you to shoot at him Just make sure that you've got element for it, otherwise you will have a tough time, obviously, shooting it down. But he does take 60% reduced damage from mech shots, and 40% damage from 40% less damage from the mech's sword attacks. However, like I said, you can use it to shoot the nodules. You want to look for the 1 damage though. If you're hitting the Forest Titan and it's not dealing 1 damage against the nodules, you're not going to be able to tame him. But you can see that we just killed him. You will get a bunch of tech engrams for killing him, as well as a bunch of items and weapons and stuff like that, as well as blueprints. The tech item blueprints that you will gain access to include the Tech Rex Saddle, Tech Gauntlets, Tech Leggings, Tech Replicator, the Tech Sword, and the Tech Teleporter. You can also harvest this guy for a Dermis, which I would recommend heavily, before our Gigas decided to brutally eat it. But you can see there with 3 max tamed Gigas, we were able to kill the Forest Titan with these. So now we're going to go over its tamed abilities. Alrighty guys, so here we have a tamed Forest Titan up, and honestly these dudes are my favorite Titan. Just because he's literally a giant freaking tree walking around. So the Forest Titan, he's got a couple of abilities. He's got his primary attack, obviously, which you can see here is pretty much a big sweep attack. He has his secondary attack, which allows him to shoot out the vine tendrils as soon as he wants to correlate and work with me here. Work with me here, big fella. But I think we actually need something to latch onto. You can see over there, we've got a parasol. Wait for him to spin around. Fire. And you can see there, oh, massive lag. Is that going to cause our computer to crash? I think so. Nope, never mind. There it is. And just like that, we've got the Parasol, and we're going to slam him into the ground, and he's dead. So that's pretty much an instant kill for most dinos that you can grab, which is pretty awesome. He has a C attack as well, which is his area of effect, kind of rooting attack. And you can see that we've just plummeted into the ground. There's nothing really in the vicinity. Oh no, you can see over there, there is stuff being grabbed. But that reticle that comes up is the range of the attack. So yeah, now the amount of damage you do to the Forest Titan while fighting it and trying to tame it will correlate when tamed up. So you want to try and reduce the amount of damage you do to him when you are fighting him so that you can tame him up with maximum health capacity. As for the uses of this guy, obviously you're going to be using him to try and take on the King Titan, because he's obviously the final boss of Extinction, so you will need you'll need all Titans in order to kill him. But for some reason, our Forest Titan does not want to move. He's just spinning around. You can build a base on the back of this guy as well, where the platform is, which is really cool. You can pretty much turn him into a walk-in treehouse, which is absolutely dope. And the little cockpit is actually at the top on his shoulder as well. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all you need to know for the Forest Titan, to be honest. There's not really much else for him. We've gone over his abilities, all the stuff that he drops, the tech engrams. You do have potential to get a bunch of different loot as well. It's mainly like your armor sets, so like ghillie, flak, tech, riot, weaponry, so pump action, long neck, pistols, fabricators, compounds, all that sort of stuff, as well as melee weaponry. You can get tech swords, tech railguns, and tech rifle blueprints as well off him, so it is worth killing him if you need to, but he's still there as well. With the Gigas, we were able to do it pretty easily. But yeah, our Forest Titan is not moving. But yeah, guys, that's all there is really to say about the Forest Titan. He's definitely my favorite Titan, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below for more, but other than that, guys, I will catch you in the next one.